Guys, I want to do another video of some of our pretty nice war attacks we did in this last war. Colvin had a pretty nice hit against the number 1 base. I had another hit War Machine here, a nice hit against the number 2 base, and Drexlin had a really nice minor attack against the number 7 base here. I wanted to kind of highlight some of the features and some of the attack strategies that were put into these attacks. So we'll go ahead and go into Colvin's attack here. I'm going to quick pause it. Now, as you can tell from the layout here, this is pretty much a center island here. A lot of high defenses in here. The Eagle, 2 Infernos, and 4 Expos plus the Giga Tesla. He's going in this with a Pekka Bowler Smash, Queen Walk Pekka Bowler Smash. And his strategy here was to pretty much try to funnel his Pekkas and bowlers into the base. He brought 2 jump spells, one to get them in, and then one to bring them back out the back side of the base. He uses his Queen Walk to take out this center part and to take out the CC. So he takes out pretty much all this area here. He uses a couple of baby drags to make sure the queen goes this way. So he uses baby drag on this side and uses a baby drag here to take out a couple of the buildings on this side. And then he comes in with the wrecker and the bowlers and Pekkas. So since this area is cleared out here and the baby drag cleared out this area here, it forces the Pekkas and bowlers into here and straight into the middle with a jump spell, bringing them into the middle of the base. He then raises them through the center of the base and then pops another jump in the backside towards this last Inferno to take out the last Inferno quickly, and then they move through the backside. The queen then continues to this side of the base, clears this out, gets through here, and then rejoins the Pekkas on this side and the bowlers to continue to sweep through the base. And here we'll go ahead and go through it here. There's the baby drag clearing out a little bit on this side here. 2 balloons to try to check for air traps, and then the queen starts to clear. Now he needs to get his wall breakers in there, so he's going to drop a rage here to try to break through this base with his wall breakers quickly, so they don't get eaten up by the whiz towers. Probably could have dropped the rage a bit back more, so that it would hit his healers, so he didn't have to pop his queen's ability here. But it still ended up working out in the end. So at this point, he's already cleared on this side. He dropped his wrecker. There comes the Pekkas and the bowlers. They're going to be forced into this side of the base now. The queen's now moving to this side here, which is exactly kind of what he wanted. The Pekkas and bowlers are going to finish this and then jump into the middle of the base here. Now he brought hogs in his CC to help clear out the center of the base relatively quickly. There's his Grand Warden ability, which helps protect against the Warden. Eagle's down. The rest of the middle is now pretty much down. The queen is still going on this side. The jump is now in the back here. Now, as you can see here, they're taking out the rest of the peripherals, and they're going to use the jump to get through the next part of the base. There they go. Jump into the back side of it. Last Inferno goes down. Queen's still moving there. They're now starting to take out the back side of the base and moving very quickly through there. Now it starts to slow down a bit here, but the Pekkas are still smashing right through it. Still 1 Pekka left, 1 bowler left, and the queen, and plus the healers. Pekka's still up here. And what's great here is fully healed queen at this point. The healers then switch over to the Pekka and start healing up the Pekka, which really helps finish up this attack nicely. A nice beefed up Pekka. He's not going to be full, almost half healed at this point. And you still have a fully healed queen. And now the last tower goes down and just clean up at this point. It was just a great smash by Colvin, and very well executed. The next attack I want to show you is my attack, which was a Dragbat attack. Now, kind of quick over the strategy for this one. A lot of splash damages on this side of the base. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 whiz towers here. On the back side, you only have 1 multi-inferno and 1 whiz tower on this side. All expos are set to ground. So pretty much the bats, as they sweep through the back of the base, really only have to worry about this 1 whiz tower and this 1 multi-inferno, as long as I can take down the rest of these whiz towers. Now, I was able to take down these 3. I was hoping to take down this one with the queen and the king, but the queen ended up not being able to finish it off, which ended up being a potential problem in the end. But I used a baby drag to help divert the attacks from the whiz on the back side as the bats came around. So it ended up working out. So I pretty much used an E-drag to take out this corner of the base here, my queen and my king to clear out this corner here. So I had a nice funnel for my dragons and loons to come straight in here towards the town hall, pop my Grand Ward ability to protect them from the town hall, and then drop my bats on the side, start clearing out this area and move through this part of the base here, and then back to that side, and then hopefully clear out the rest. So let's see how it goes here. Well, I already know the result, but it went pretty well. So there's the loon and the E-drag. There goes the king and the queen. Queen's going to start moving in there. I dropped a couple wall breakers to help punch through to get her in here to clear out hopefully this corner here. King popped his ability there. I had to pop my queen a little earlier than I wanted to. Now my healers, my heroes aren't exactly the strongest. I have a 41 king and a 52 queen and a level 15 grand warden, but this attack is pretty strong, so I really don't need strong heroes for some of these higher end bases here. Now I did take out this one archer tower, but I didn't have enough to get through the last whiz tower. Now with that, E-drag took out the whole side, so now they have a pretty much clean direction right into here. There goes my slammer and my Grand Warden right behind them. I drop a rage right now to get them into the base. Now, just going to show that both blowers here are also faced towards this side of the base. So it's very easy to come in towards the center here and pretty much clear out and get to the town hall. So there's them. They're moving in. CC is about to drop already. There's the Tesla up. I believe I dropped the freeze here to try to freeze the town hall to help take it down as quickly as I possibly could. There it goes. Pop Grand Warden ability right when the town hall dropped. At this point, I'm getting close to being able to drop my bats. There goes my bats on this side of the base. I want to freeze that whiz tower just in case. I didn't want the bats to get taken out by the whiz tower. Just in time. Now they're moving through here. I have a lot of drags already dropping, so I was losing a lot of my army at this point. It's pretty much I was almost going to have to rely almost strictly on the bats to finish off the base. So there's the bats going through. Probably should have timed that freeze a little bit better. But I had just enough timing to take out that last inferno there. Now at this point I have no freezes left and there's still a whiz tower that I wasn't able to take out. I try to time the drop of the E-drag, or I'm sorry, the drop of the baby drag to draw the attacks from the whiz tower before the bats get there. And there he is. He's being distracted. Bats come in. At this point, all the defenses are now down. And the bats start to move through the whole rest of the base. I'm going to speed this up. They had a lot more to eat through, unfortunately, and pretty much only had 1 second left when this attack finished. So I got a little lucky on time. Baby Drag went down there from another air mine that was left up. At this point, it was just strict cleanup, and it was smooth sailing all the way to the end. Those bats are so strong. I do love those bats. So it was a good 3-star on that one. Now the last one that I did that I wanted to show you guys was a pretty nice queen walk minor attack by a guy named Drexel in our clan. He had a pretty nice. He's only a Town Hall 11. This is a new Town Hall 12, so it does have the 3rd Inferno, and he ended up getting a nice 3-star on this with his minor attack. He ends up trying to come in here to try to get to the CC and the Eagle, and tries to funnel his queen into there, and does a pretty good job of getting her into the center and clearing out this pretty much almost this entire quadrant here before he drops his miners and king on this side to sweep through this part of the base and all the way around to the back side, keeping a pretty clear path for his miners to stay together and clean up the base. So let's show you how this attack went. So there's this queen coming in. He drops his wrecker a little on the early side, I thought, but it ended up helping clear out this side of the base, which is nice. He had bowlers in there to help clear out that area relatively quickly. Now, pretty much it helped set the funnel for his queen to pretty much go right through. He dropped another second baby drag here to help clean up this side and help get his queen in towards the middle here. And he drops the rage here to keep his queen up. Pretty good timing there. He does end up popping his queen ability there to keep her up. Enemy queen's down. CC is about to go down. Listen, E drag left up in there. Now at this point, you just freeze to help get stop the single Inferno on his queen. It's back on there again. He pops his Grand Warden ability to keep his queen alive just in time. Still has a freeze and 3 heals for his miners. He sent the miners at this point now. They're going to start sweeping through. And they're going to start cleaning up this base pretty nicely. Queen's still going. I believe the queen does end up dropping pretty soon here. The queen goes down there. Miners sweeping through, take out the Town Hall at this point. Heal to help him with the Giga Tesla. Continue to push through the base. Inferno going down there. Other Inferno there. He drops another heal, his last heal. Gets him through the Inferno and the enemy king. And that last Wiz Tower. Last Wiz Tower goes down. Last mortar goes down. Pretty much almost no splash left except for around the bomb towers. But still had just enough ammunition to get through the rest of that base. There's a lot of miners survived. Did a great job of keeping those miners up and active. A lot of them go down there, but he had just enough to get them through the last 2 towers. That was just a really nice queen charge in there to take out the CC and the Eagle, and just a really great miner attack there. So those are the war attacks that I wanted to show you guys in this war, and hope you guys like them.